Thank you for considering this class. This class is dedicated to a queen. Queen Catherine, the Tudor Queen, the first wife of Henry VIII. Henry VIII, I am. Yeah, that one, Henry VIII. Why study this queen? Well, we need to take back the story, us queens. Our lives shouldn't be as a support to a male. We need to be recognised for our own achievements, and Queen Catherine is one of those queens that was just not recognised for being utterly amazing. So we are going to travel back in time. We're not going to use a TARDIS, though that would be really cool to use a TARDIS. What we are going to do is we are going to do a class together. 500 years ago, the world was a very different place. The English were only just realising that America existed, and they had no idea, absolutely no idea, about Australia or New Zealand. England, including the Principality of Wales and Scotland, were separate kingdoms, each with their own royal family. When was the Tudor time period? It was 1485 to 1603. Now, the Tudors were a wealthy English family that ruled England and Wales from 1485 to 1603. This time period is regarded as one of the most exciting periods in British history. Now, they ruled for 118 years, and during their reign, they encouraged new religious ideas, overseas exploration and colonisation. So Henry VII was 1485 to 1509. We're not talking about Henry VII, are we? Nah, he's the dad of the Tudor time period. What we're going to be talking about is Henry VIII, but not exactly. We're not going to spend a lot of time on Henry, but we are, because he's the backup star to the Queen Catherine of Aragon. Now, was she a Queen of Aragon? No, she wasn't. She was a royal princess, and she was the youngest of two joint reigning monarchs of Spain. Oh, it was regarded as the glory days of Spain. Now, she came along. She was golden blonde, blue-eyed, slim, attractive. She was 16 years old, the story begins, and she sails over the ocean to meet her betrothed, who she'd been betrothed to since she was 3 years old. Yeah, back in these days, things happen real fast. No. She was betrothed long before she ever met her intended. And her intended was not Henry VIII. No, it was actually Arthur, the older brother, who was actually her age. So on her sweet 16th, she got married. Oh, a little bit after the sweet 16th, but she was still 16. Can you imagine that, being married at 16? But her life takes a dramatically different turn when he dies. So this is the story of Catherine of Aragon, and we're taking back the story by telling you about Catherine, and I'm including lots of health and psychology insights into this. Lots of thought-provoking material to get your teenager curious about history, curious about women's rights, and curious about women in history that they may have overlooked. It's time to take back the story. See you in class. Bye for now.